Hey guys, and welcome on into Getting Wild and Flying High, free NHL and MLB picks. I'm Terry, ready to break down the Saturday slate of games, and we will jump right into it. Going to be a bit of a shorter show today. Lots of games that I'm going to be watching right now, but we'll go through the slate, starting with Toronto and Tampa Bay. Toronto minus 104 to minus 120. Tampa Bay minus 105 to minus 118. 6.5s right across the board here in this one. And I don't like this game. It's a pick 'em for a reason. I could see this game going either way here. It would be a lean with the draw. There were Toronto players that were really hot. Unfortunately, none of them were able to get assists or 1.5 points or anything for me in the last game. So I'm going to stay off. I'm going to stay off any props here. Toronto 0-11 in their last 11 games where they could have eliminated an opponent. Obviously, that's eventually going to end one day, but it would not shock me one bit if Tampa Bay ties this game and heads back to Toronto for a game seven. And I can just imagine Leafs fans how they're feeling if that's the case. But overall, nothing for me in this game. I just don't have a good feel for it um, at all, really. The second game here, New Jersey plus 100 to plus 110. Rangers minus 119 to minus 138. 5.5s right across the board in this one. And I'm going to take the hot team here, the New Jersey Devils. They're on the road here at plus money. They've been a great road team all season long. After going down 0-2 in the series, they've won the last three games. And here they are on the road, a dog, ready to close out this series. And I think they get the job done here. So I will back them as a road dog here at a great price for what's been the better team in this series. Um, Moving along to the third game here, Edmonton and LA. Edmonton minus 162 to minus 182. LA plus 125 to plus 155. 6.5 to 7 available as well in this one. Um, and I'm tempted with LA here. I am tempted with LA to tie up the series. But as of this moment, nothing official here in this one. If I add anything else, I might do a quick show tomorrow. So keep an eye out for that. I may do a quick show tomorrow going over any player props or anything like that that I like. And if I do that, most likely it'll be a live show. So tune in for that, but nothing for this for me in this game for right now. Going to baseball, a lot of baseball games tomorrow. I am going to go through the slate, um, basically game by game here on the screen, a little bit quicker uh, here. Let me get this up. There we go. A couple double headers here: Baltimore and Detroit in game one. That's supposed to be Kramer against Rodriguez. Baltimore with the hitting um, big hitting advantage, number 7 against lefties. Detroit number 29 against righties. Baltimore is number 7 against lefties. However, Kramer 2-0, but he's been hit around 6.20 ERA here. I think it's a good price for Baltimore. It would be a lean with Baltimore, but ultimately I'm staying off in that game. Pittsburgh and Washington. It's supposed to be Hill against Corbin for game one. Hill 2-2 with a 4.50 ERA. Corbin 1-3 with a 5.88 ERA in this one. And we have Pittsburgh number 5 against lefties in baseball. Washington number 9 against lefties in baseball. So two really good teams at hitting lefties and two bad pitchers that are hittable. Give me the over 9 and give me Pittsburgh Pirates as a dog. Um, I just have to. I just have to in this one. Okay, so they're only a dog at Cool Bet. That didn't quite make sense to me. So yeah, minus 125, minus 125 for Pittsburgh. here in this one. I don't like them as much um, as at minus 130, but I do like the over there in that game. But I am going to still be on them at minus 125 because uh, they're the better team and they've just been winning games constantly. Um, Rich Hill, I think he's going to get hit, but against Corbin, I think Pittsburgh will get more hits. So over and Pittsburgh for me in that one. Kansas City Royals and Minnesota Twins. Oh boy, was I sweating out that one. And the people that bought my pick in that game were sweating it out as well. Minnesota with the big lead, and my play was Minnesota on the run line. The Twins with the big lead throughout. Um, Ended up being a 8-6 final score, but bases loaded, 3-0 count for Kansas City, and a ball away from losing that bet, but somehow Minnesota was able to come through there. And now we have a pitching matchup: Keller against Ober. And if it ain't broke, don't fix it. I'm taking the Twins on the run line once again. They are now 5-0 against the Kansas City Royals this year, winning all five by multiple runs. They've dominated Kansas City and Minnesota for a long time. They're just the better overall team. I'll back over here against Keller, and I'll take the Twins here to get another run line win. Seattle against Toronto, Flexen against Gosman. Seattle number 20 against righties, Toronto number 7, and a huge pitching advantage for Toronto in this game. Flexen has got absolutely lit up in his last 3 starts, all losses, giving up 8, 4, and 6 runs in those 3 starts. Now he's coming to Toronto. It's a bad spot for him, and I like the Jays here to hit him well. Gosman to have a good outing, the Jays to win by multiple runs. Cubs and Marlins. A rookie for the Cubs on the mound, so I don't know what we're going to get from him. Cabrera for Miami. Cubs number 4 against righties. But the Cubs coming off a walk-off loss against Miami Friday night, and I just don't. I don't have anything in this game as of right now, but if I add anything tomorrow, I'll be sure to let everyone know in the quick live show. I'll probably do. Atlanta, New York Mets, Strider against McGill. Strider with the pitching advantage. The Braves have played the Mets very well in recent games, going back to last season. But the Braves are kind of pricey here, so it would be Braves money line and a parlay piece for me, or pass in this game. Cincinnati and Oakland, Green against Muller. Uh, Not a game I want to get into here. Both teams are hitting around 630 or to 660 OPS against righties, lefties. They're not hitting very well. Muller's been pretty bad for Oakland. Not a game I want to get involved with here. Cleveland and Boston. I want to bet the over here between Plesac and Bello. However, Cleveland not too good against righties, and the total being 9.5. I really do lean with the over, but ultimately staying off. Philly, Houston, I'm passing. San Francisco, San Diego, Manea against Musgrove. San Francisco number 2 against righties, but I do think Musgrove will have a better game in his second start. But I'm not backing San Diego at this price, so it's ultimately a pass for me. Yankees in Texas, New York Yankees and Texas Rangers. Burrito against Eovaldi here. I am not someone who runs to back Eovaldi, but Texas really hits righties well. Texas hitting well recently. Give me the over 8 in this game. I think this total is a little bit too low between Brito and Eovaldi. I can definitely see runs on both sides. So I like the over 8 in this game. Tampa Bay and Chicago White Sox. That is my picks and parlays exclusive play of the day. You can get that play up in my package up on the site. It will be the 3 pick package. that is up there for the night games, not the early package. LA Angels and Milwaukee Brewers. Ultimately, a pass for me. Didn't like anything in that game between those pitchers. Arizona and Colorado. Again, not a game I'm getting to. Ultimately passing. And then St. Louis and LA Dodgers. St. Louis, the number one team against lefties. They smash lefties really well. However, they're facing Kershaw. The Dodgers do not hit lefties well. So ultimately, I'm really torn in this game. It's could see either anything really happening. So I'm ultimately staying off. And in the two game twos, um, Baltimore Detroit. I don't have any intention of betting. Game two of Pittsburgh and Washington, depending on the price. Velasquez against Chad Kuhl, pitching advantage for Pittsburgh. Number 10 against righties. Washington number 28. So Washington hits lefties well, but they don't hit righties well. So depending on the price there, in game two, I will be on the Pittsburgh Pirates in some fashion. Going to the best bet segment here. Let me bring it up. And let me bring it up here for tomorrow. For me, I'm going Toronto Blue Jays -1.5 plus 100. I think they smack flexing around, and the Blue Jays get a multiple run victory here. But that is the show. A little bit of a shorter show, a little bit of condensed, but that's all good. Tune into the channel. Like I said, most likely I'll do another quick live show tomorrow, going over player props and anything else I might add. So tune into that. But if you want to throw your best bet in, put it here in this video in the comments below. If you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button. If you like the content, smash the like button. Appreciate all the support. And we'll see you for other episodes of Getting Wild and Flying High, free NHL and MLB picks. Best of luck, everybody.